Hello, my name is Greg and I am the sales manager here at InterProse. And I just want to take a few moments to show you a tool or a function in ACE that we call the dashboard. And for good reason, the dashboard is the first thing you will see or interact with when you log into ACE. Now this is going to be a very useful, powerful, time-saving, efficient feature that your front-end agent users, the collectors, any admin level, any supervisor level customers are going to make great use of throughout the day, the week, or any given month to help track their KPIs, real-time business data, a whole bunch of different data sets. Real-time data brought to them in the moment when they need it, when they want it, to help drive their business decisions. So let's get logged in, show you what it looks like, how it works, how easy it is to configure, and how you can set up different profiles for your different users. Check it out. And what I see loaded up straight away is the dashboard. And what we'll first start looking at is, you can kind of see here, is I have selected to load my admin profile, which is going to show a bunch of data sets and KPIs and good business information for me that I have determined that I want to see or be able to keep up with throughout the day. This is live data. Anytime I navigate away from it, well, say we just hop into a consumer account here, and if I wanted to get back into my dashboard at any point in time, it's real simple. I can just come up to the home screen and go back into my dashboard, presented as live. So every time I navigate away and back to the dashboard, I'm looking at real-time information. So this is a great way to start your day. Check in throughout the day, check in at the end of the week, you name it. So as I kind of scroll through here, these are just some of the various options that you can choose to see here on these graphs and charts. Company pace, fee goals, payments by hour. Again, these are just examples. Collected amount broken down by client, specific agent scorecards, and the list goes on. I see two columns here, and I see lots and lots of live data fields here. In a moment, I'll kind of get into the different ways we can configure this. One such way is, hey, if I don't like this section over here, we can move these things around. That's pretty simple. But I do want to point out that the admin, or otherwise known as the super user of the system, they are the individual that's going to be able to set all the configurations and change the different profiles. So in a moment, I'll get into what the admin might want to set up for their agent to see, or might want to set up for their client to see. So just to be clear, the agent and the client won't be able to come in here and move things around at their own will, or they won't be able to add the specific fields that you want them to be exposed to, but the admin will be the one that can control those profiles. And what we want to do is present consistent data in a consistent format to our agent users and to our clients, so we can talk to them similarity and letting them know, hey, go check out your dashboard, look at the top left, look at the bottom right, check out that chart. And that way we're all kind of speaking the same language. But real quick, let's see what some of these other potential KPIs, these data fields, what other charts we're able to add. As me as the admin, I can just hit this kind of setting wheel up here and add panels. Some of them, of course, are already added. As you can see here, this has already been added. But if I were to scroll through all this, it would show me about 41 current sets of data, KPI, charts, all kinds of good stuff that I could add or remove at any point in time based on the different kind of data sets and information I wanted to see. If I wanted to add one, bam, just go ahead and add that onto that profile. Now this is a lot of information here, and you would be customizing it to your desire. But as an example, maybe you wanted to change the layout, no problem. Right now I got 2 columns, but hey, maybe I want to increase it to 4 columns. Some space on my canvas here if I wanted to move some items around and just kind of change what I like. How big is my screen? What kind of information do I like to see? Different scroll bars. But I just want you to know that the configurability is certainly here within your reach. Now I could also set up different tabs if I had information in different categories. Real simple there. And give it a new name. You can set profiles So when your agents, your users, this could even be perhaps a supervisor, it just depends. This would be someone that does not have the ability to create their own dashboards and panels, but this could be an example of what you would want your frontline agent collectors to be seeing on a day-to-day basis. And one of the things I used to love to do when I was in the collections training world is help collectors come up with a daily work plan. And what I mean by that is you could say, hey, you come in, you log in for the day, it's 8 o'clock, check all your emails, any kind of other messages you've received. And then I would tell them something like, hey, you should come right here. One of the very next things you should do after getting logged into ACE and making sure other systems are set up and ready to fire, before you kind of go live into the system and start making outbound calls or start getting plugged into the dialer, is let's take a quick look at my dashboard. And these are things that you can kind of train your agents on, get them honed in, specifically the ones that are really interested in their career path and the money that they earn, is they can use this data to make good business decisions. So here maybe I could see a summary of my work list that I'm assigned to and different dollar values and how many accounts I might have left to work in there. Maybe some callbacks that I have scheduled for the day, the last 15 accounts I looked at, of course, the different kind of payments for the month. And you'll keep in mind that this is my demo system, and I guess so far this month I've only taken one payment. But it tracks my goals, and again, this is live data, so it shows my pacing, different clients I might be assigned to, and the list goes on of different things that I might want my agent to have at their fingertips. Now, as far as efficiency goes, this just means that this agent is not reaching out to your supervisor staff asking for this information, which is creating someone else to do a job. You can just let them know everything you need is right here at your fingertips. Same kind of concept for your clients, for a specific client. So different clients could have different profiles based on what you want them to be able to see. Maybe you have a customer that is taking advantage of our virtual agent, our payment portal. That's the VA, virtual agent. You could show them how it's performing throughout the day. You can show them the pace it's taking. You can show them different email stats, recovery totals, and you get the idea. The list goes on. There's plenty more panels I can add for them, but certain clients you might want them to see certain things, and certain clients you might not want them to see certain things. But this also comes down into efficiency, where you don't have your clients guessing or wondering. You don't have to have them reaching out asking for certain data throughout the month. You can let them know or set up their dashboard to make sure it is configured to get them this information live and in the moment. And they can check in and see all the great work you're doing for them and all the money that you're collecting for them on their behalf. Let's take a quick look to see what it looks like and how easy it is to set up these profiles for your individual agents, your clients, and even yourself as an admin. Okay, to set up these profile configurations, it's very simple. In ACE, we'll just come to Setup, and under Dashboards, let's say for an example, you wanted to reconfigure or set up the user interface for your actual users, your agents, your frontline collectors. Here we have a bunch of different templates already kind of pre-built out that you can use for various different agent users, different client access, administrator levels. But for the agent, we are taking a look at what we have preset for them as far as what they see when they log in. We can mess around with the top bar, with what they would see on the actual account for the consumer. These are real easy to move around. If I wanted to move different data fields here or expose them to new pieces of information, real simple. But like we just talked about the dashboard, here's where I could add a bunch of different panels for them. I could add a couple different categories. We went into some detail here on their payments and productivity and promises for the day, or maybe we can show them another tab for their most recent accounts. It's however you want to set this up. And I could set this up for each different groups of my agent users. And again, of course, we can set certain profiles for administrators and different one for client access. Very simple, easy to configure. The admin super users have the power to create the best user experience for all parties involved. Thank you for taking a few moments to check out the really cool and powerful feature of the dashboard within ACE. We hope that you are able to see the efficiency that this can drive to increase your productivity, which of course all roads lead to you and your users and your clients generating more revenue. So don't hesitate to hit us up here at InterProse. We love to show you a full-on product demo and discuss the needs for you today and into the future. Thanks, and we'll see you out there.